I had a lot of fun with this Prime Tundra from Durafly. It's just a easy flying RS airplane. It will hardly ever stall. You can do very many stupid things with it. So I'm just preparing to go out early in the morning and do a flight with this one and show more about the Prime Tundra. So let's just get up early in the morning and go outside and fly this one. It's a really beautiful sky today, really early in the morning. But it's always worth it to go up early in the morning, especially when you have such a nice RS airplane fly as this Durafly Prime Tundra. Excellent flying, even inverted, does with ease. And for being a 3S RS airplane and for a beginner style, I think the speed is fine. And this is actually much more fun to fly than the Hobbyzone Apprentice S2. It's much more agile, it picks up speed better. It is just as immune to stalling as is the Apprentice S2.
Takeoff flaps up.
And this Prime Tundra gives a comparable flying experience to the Tundra version 2, 1.3 meter wingspan RC airplanes. So they are very similar in how they perform. I might give the edge a little bit to the Tundra version 2. And I mean the usual Tundra, they are also really easy. And I know that there is a night Tundra now also, which features LED lights in the wing and fuse, which I suppose would be really fun to fly in the dark. And this one doesn't feature any LED lights whatsoever, and sadly no floats included, but you can purchase floats. So even when you have flown many RC airplanes, I think it's really fun to have these uncomplicated high-wing trainer-style RC airplanes. I mean, it's just you can need a break from the more difficult RC airplanes to fly to have something really easy and forgiving. And then you also actually have the courage to try things that you might not try with the more expensive or more difficult to fly RC airplanes. So you can go really slow with the flaps. I mean, doing a maneuver like that, just pulling up and banking. Many other airplanes will just stall right away. But as I said, this one is more or less immune to stalling. You can actually save it if it's about to dip in one or the other side. And when you push the throttle, you have speed and ability to go through the usual aerobatic maneuvers. Even a kind of a sloppy knife edge circle. And I would probably say that this plane falls in the same category as the Durafly Tundra version 2, like the FMS Super Easy, like the FMS Ranger 1200mm, and even the 850mm, although it's smaller, or the FMS Kingfisher, or even the Freewing Pandora. I think all of these RSAP planes do give you a really easy, pleasing flying experience. So of course, I mean, I think the FMS Kingfisher and especially the FMS Ranger 1200mm, they are more agile than the rest of them.
Landing flat.
So I mean, if you're a beginner, I think you can actually grow with this RSAP plane, because in the beginning you might just include a gyro and fly really slow, and it's forgiving. And when you get tired of that, you can just start pushing it and skip the gyro.
30 seconds.
Or just try some inverted flying just for fun. I always try to do a few passes inverted flying on all my RCR planes just to get a feel for how they are, if they want to drop the nose, or if they fly more or less just as good as they do right side up. Timer's up, and I suppose you can do like easy 7 or 6 or 7 minutes on this Prime Tundra. If you fly gentle, I suppose 8-9 minutes would be really possible. And I have this new wheels also. I'm flying this on a E-flite turbo timber wheels, which are softer than the stock wheels. The stock wheels are really stiff. So all in all, it's just a great flying RC airplane. And I think Hobby King really will sell a lot of these Prime Tundras.